Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Menacing Podcast. Another week of excellence in podcasting here on the Menacing Podcast. Great to be back with you. My favorite time of the week, to be honest. Not getting to record with Brent, but getting to engage with our listeners. But with me, as always, is, of course, one of my co-hosts extraordinaires. I almost said my co-host, but I didn't want Josh to feel like he was being left out there. So I got Brent here with me. Brent,
what's
hello?
Going on?
Oh, you know,
The
same old. Oh, the listeners, not me. You didn't get it. I don't know why. I don't know why I made the assumption.
Yeah, that was
only going to let me down.
That was silly of you.
So speaking of a letdown, Brent, I'll get the business right out of the way. A letdown, of course, is living in your parents' basement for the rest of your life, which is what apparently a lot of people do these days. I don't know if it has something to do with economic situation, but anyways, you can get out of your parents' basement, and to do that, you need some great help, and we've got that great help for you. Hetkowski Realty, right? Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yeah,
all right, nailed it. Hopefully we don't get any emails saying, oh, that's not how you pronounce it. But Hetkowski Realty, they will help you find that dream home for you and your significant other and your children, if you've got a gaggle of children. It's a flock. Okay.
Children.
So give them a call. You can find their information on our Facebook page, which you just search for the Menacing Podcast, or on X at Menacing Podcast. So get out of your parents' basement, get a home of your own, and start living your best life.
There you go.
And you do that starting here on the Menacing Podcast.
Absolutely.
Look at that. And you can get in touch with us. Send us your thoughts, menacingpodcast@gmail.com. Or you can hit us up on Facebook, X, all of the social. You can comment on Spotify. And you can also leave a voice message on Spotify, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have nobody yet.
Oh.
But I feel like we might have some really special guests leaving us messages.
Perfect.
Eventually. We'll see how that goes. So, Brent, let's get started here.
Yeah.
We got all the business out of the way.
Right out the way.
Right off at the beginning.
Yeah, you didn't do that bad.
Thank you. I was nervous.
Yeah, I got it. But
First time.
I did like how you combined our social media in with the commercial for Hetkowski Realty. And you know what? Just to reiterate for our listeners, if you do have a side business or a business and you want it aired on the show, we will do it for free. As long as we get to come up with the commercial for it. That's the only cost to you. Is we get to come up with the commercial, but you get a free ad.
You get whatever we're feeling that day. If it's a bad day, you're going to get a bad commercial. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. But you can trust us.
Yeah, well, you can trust us to make it something.
But it's that time of the week that everybody is longing for. It's Wednesday,
Yes,
which means Wending Wivia Wednesday.
Yes.
I don't know if we settled on that one, but
it's in the works.
Still working on it. Trending trivia.
Yes.
Where I do my best to try to stump Brent, who has proven quite resilient. Actually, I think you were 3 out of 5 the first time, and then 4 out of 5.
Nope.
Was it 3 out of 5 last time, and then 4 out of 5 the first time?
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's pretty darn good, Brent, and I'm impressed. You're on a real roll here. So I got some new questions.
All right. To all my high school teachers who didn't think I would make it, joke's on you. Look at that trivia.
Yeah.
Trivia score.
Boom. Man. And boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah.
You're like, what, that's 7 out of 10? Total?
Yeah.
Right?
So I'm at a 70% about what I was in high school.
Uh-oh.
Nothing's changed.
Uh-oh. All right. So we've got a new round of questions.
Let's do it. 5?
Yes.
With a bonus?
Yep, 5 with a bonus.
All
That's
right,
what we
here
try
we
to
go.
keep it at. So
Let's see if I can't bring that 70 up.
let's do it. So, Brent, according to a report from the New York Times, this well-known presidential candidate admitted in a deposition in 2012 that he had a worm in his brain 2 years previous. The worm ate part of his brain and then died. Now, of course, there's plenty of jokes you could make about any one of the presidential candidates.
You didn't even have to say presidential candidate. You could have just said politician.
That's
just to cover everybody. I'm pretty sure that was Biden.
That's your final answer.
Yeah. It sounds like something he would say. Unbeknownst to Biden, it was his son. Let's
No, Brent, unfortunately, you are incorrect. That was actually RFK Jr., Robert F. Kennedy.
Wow. I gave him
Jr.
way too much credit.
You
Because I was
did.
thinking to myself, no, RFK wouldn't say that. And we all know that Trump wouldn't say that. Or at least admit to it.
He would be like, now that worm is the smartest worm ever. It ate part of my brain, and it's out there. It's a Rhodes Scholar.
Yes. It's got its honorate doctorate's degree.
It's actually running for Congress now in the great state of Nebraska.
All right, RFK. I was whoops-a-daisy.
That's all right. You're off to a really bad start.
Yeah, thank you. It's a bit
Terrible
rocky.
start, some would say.
Yeah.
But you have a chance.
Okay, I have a chance.
Here's question number 2.
All right.
Numero dos for our Latinx audience.
All right.
So no, that wasn't another Canadian forest fire igniting the evening sky. It was this illuminating phenomenon that occurred over the weekend.
The Northern Lights.
Ding, ding, ding. Brent, you are correct. Now, this is where the bonus question comes into play. Do you know the scientific name of the Northern Lights?
Aurora Borealis.
Yes, sir.
Maybe.
Well, tongue-tied there, but...
I'll
yes,
get it. I'll get it.
I do have to apologize to Ken. After writing this question, there were Canadian forest fires, so this question was written before.
It was probably the Northern Lights.
It was and everybody
Reflected.
thought
Yeah.
that's yes. So yeah, that's
It's kind of funny. Little story with that. This weekend, the fam and
the forest fires or the Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis.
Yeah.
Easy for you to say.
This weekend, the fam and I were traveling to the east side of the state, and I looked out. I was looking out the window because I was driving.
I would hope so.
But I looked.
Eyes at your phone?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
your newspaper in
I
your
was
case.
driving safely. Yeah, I had to catch up for my trivia.
Yeah, that's true. You had to prepare.
Yeah. And I actually saw a little green hue in the sky, and I was like, oh, looks like the Northern Lights. And how cool would that be? And I looked at my wife. I was like, you know how fun it would be to go see the Northern Lights? And I go, well, that's just one trip on my bucket list I'll never get, because usually the Northern Lights are in the north, and it's cold, and you won't want to go. 30 minutes later, she's on Facebook going, no, the Northern Lights were in our neighborhood. Look at it. And she starts showing me the pictures. I'm driving, weaving, because I was looking at her phone.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
But I was hands-free.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's showing me all the pictures that people are posting on Facebook from our area. And I was like, of course.
The one time you go away.
Exactly. It's like, they were right here. We could have seen them.
They came to us.
Yeah, but now we have to go to them. So road trip.
That's, you know what? I would go on a road trip with you for that. That would,
that'd be sweet. Good.
Because I don't think I can get my wife to. She would probably. She likes winter. She doesn't like the cold.
Oh, that's.
I don't quite know how that works.
She likes having a husband, but she doesn't like you. That's what I hear.
Yes, that's. Yes, you walked away with what I was actually saying. Yes, you got the gist of the point. Yeah. All right, question number 3.
That is. Wait, I'm sorry. That is kind of weird. She likes she likes winter.
Yeah, she won't.
Doesn't like the cold.
She won't let me move anywhere warm. She likes
without seasons.
Yeah,
you're like, let's go.
I'd
to
be
Florida.
in Florida in a heartbeat.
You would be a puddle in a heartbeat in Florida.
You go from air conditioning to air conditioning.
Oh, okay.
That's
so in Florida. Would you? This is so stupid. In Florida, would you start your car early so that the AC could get running?
absolutely be the opposite.
It would be. Where now we start the car early so it could be warm.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Florida and the heat,
I will.
but they don't. No income tax.
Okay, well, neither in Texas, so.
Sign me up. Also,
Yeah.
Iowa too.
Yeah, but I feel like Iowa is just a little bit
Well,
further
I'm
north.
just saying, yeah, that's Iowa's. I don't want to go to Iowa, but I'm just saying they also.
I can see you as a potato farmer.
No, I'm not a huge potato fan.
Really? I saw the bag of Lay's up there.
That's not real potatoes.
Oh, that's not a real potato. Okay, I'm sorry. I've never seen a potato have
Silly
waves
goose.
in it.
Yeah. Yes. Oceanic potatoes.
Forgive me.
You're forgiven this time.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, question number 3.
Yeah.
Brent.
Wait, it's 2 points, yeah?
Yeah, so you're back on track. You're
Okay.
2 for 2.
Okay.
Nice work.
Thanks.
All right, some students at Duke University proved they are totes not anti-Semitic by walking out of the commencement address delivered by this comedian, who also happens to be Jewish.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Final answer.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding. You, sir. 3 for 3. Well done. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm not anti-Semitic, but I'm not going to listen to this Jew.
What this Jew? Hey, get me out of here.
Arguably one of the funniest Jews in the world.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Well, yeah, but he's also worth like $1 billion.
Yes, he's very
and
good.
That's not an exaggeration. He's worth like $1 billion.
Yeah, because he's had a lot, I mean, from Seinfeld
Sure.
to comedians in cars getting coffee, which
Yeah.
is quite popular.
Well, and then his own stand-up.
And now he's doing a movie. He just did a movie, the movie about Pop-Tarts,
Oh, yeah.
Frosted, which
Okay.
I heard was quite entertaining, actually.
Well, and he did the B movie.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about the B movie. That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was. Absolutely. But yeah, he did that. But yeah, he's a comedian / he's an entertainer that
Yes.
isn't playing a sport that's worth $1 billion.
Multifaceted entertainer.
Yes, he is.
And it shows.
Yeah. People get up and walk out on him
Yep. Which you gotta love.
to show how
And,
anti-Semitic.
yeah, we're not anti-Semitic. We just don't want to listen to the Jew. That's completely separate from anti-Semitism.
You guys nailed it.
So-
That's also the anti-racist group.
Yes. Oh boy. All right. Well, question number 4.
Oh, here we go.
You a big fan of The Voice
Oof, no.
reality TV?
Oh man, this
We're gonna
sounds
trip
like
you
it's
up
gonna
here.
hurt.
We're gonna trip you up here. You're 3 for 3 so far.
Yeah.
We're gonna change that.
Yeah, we are.
There are 2 new famous judges on the singing competition The Voice. One's a legendary rapper, while the other is a crooner in the classic style. Who are they?
A legendary rapper.
Yeah.
So many names come to mind. Can you give me the era of rap?
Wasn't prepared for this questioning.
It's double trivia.
90s into now? He's still active
Oh, okay.
as a rapper. Still quite one of the most famous faces in rap. If white people think of rap.
So it's Eminem. It's either Eminem or Dr. Dre.
Oh,
Oh, wait, nope, it's Snoop. It's Snoop Dogg.
okay. Okay. We'll put Snoop. Is that
I'm gonna go with Snoopy.
That's for the rapper.
Yep.
We're locking in Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then what was the?
And then there is the other is a famous crooner in the classic styling of
What is-
crooners, not just a singer.
What is the definition of crooner?
That's a great question. I was ill prepared for this. What is this? 20 questions for me?
No, I need to make sure I understand the question before I give out an answer.
A crooner is a singer, especially a man who sings jazz standards.
Oh my goodness! So there's 2 names that come to mind immediately, and that's of course Harry the Chronic Jr.
Yes, he's chronically a junior. Yep.
or Harry Connick Jr. and Michael Bublé.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna go with Harry.
You're gonna go with Harry.
I'm gonna go with Snoop and Harry.
This is gonna be worth 2 points.
Okay.
You are correct. It is Snoop Dogg.
Boom.
However, It is Michael Bublé. Harry Connick Jr. That was a very good guess, though.
Oh man. All right. That was a great question. I
you did very well.
I did have to kind of think through that process, but yeah, that was.
I was worried when you started saying Dr. Dre, because I was like, oh crap. I mean, that would work, but I think Snoop Dogg is more recognizable than Dr.
Oh
Dre
yeah,
is.
he absolutely is. Because he's always on he's got commercials, and he's doing something with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, isn't he like friends with Martha Stewart as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, that's the weirdest thing ever.
Well, he needs some advice on his portfolio,
and she needs weed.
So it's a win-win.
Everybody wins. So we're counting that one as a double. So you do get one off of that, which puts you at.
So 4 out of 5 right now.
Yep, 4 out of 5.
Okay.
I had to count a minute.
Yeah.
It's a little to figure out the math on that one. All right, then we got the last question. I think this one's going to trip you up, too.
Okay.
So this legendary silver fox is making his Broadway debut in Good Night and Good Luck, a play based off his 2005 film of the same name.
Silver Fox. And the first actor that I think of immediately is George Clooney. And I'm going to go with George Clooney.
We're locking in Clooney, huh?
We're going to go with Clooney.
Son of a gun. You're right. It's Clooney.
Is it weird that I know who my silver foxes are?
Yeah, I really thought... Well, because I didn't want to say, like, most handsome man in the world. That would be too obvious as
Ryan
George
Reynolds.
Clooney.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Gosling?
Nope, Reynolds.
Oh, one of them. Apparently anybody named Ryan. Very attractive men are named Ryan.
Yeah. But you know what? So Clooney was the first one that came to mind, and I didn't want to yell it out because I don't want to interrupt our writer's beautiful...
Yeah, they put a lot of work into it. A little less work in this time,
But the second name that immediately followed was Hugh Jackman. And I was like, I don't feel like he's quite as silver.
No, that's exactly right. He's not really... John would have guessed him. Josh is a big Hugh Jackman fan. A huge Jackman fan.
Oh, I see what you did there. Those were great questions.
Wow, nice. Fantastic work. What are you at? Was that 5 out of 6?
That's 5 out of 6.
You missed only one.
Yeah. Wow.
With the bonus included.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What was the first question again?
That was
RFK
Jr.
Yeah,
that
like
one
a
I knew would trip
bottle.
you up because, again, he's like a tequila.
It's got the worm in the bottom. Take it for what you will.
It's not a tequila I would want. I'll stick with my Jose Cuervo.
There you go, yeah.
Couldn't think of a tequila brand.
Tito's?
Isn't that vodka?
Oh, that is vodka. Yeah.
The only one other one that came to mind was Terramano, which is the Rock's tequila. But I actually prefer, I can't even remember the name. Hornitos.
Ooh. I'm not big on tequila.
I don't really I don't do tequila a lot. I mostly stick to my whiskey or rum.
Yeah. Which is really funny. You'd think that The Rock would come out with something, I don't know, from Samoa? Like an alcoholic beverage from Samoa.
Are there alcoholic beverages from Samoa?
He could have been the first.
Where is Samoa? Is that in the Caribbean region?
You know what? I actually think it's closer to Australia. I think it's further, well, in our direction, further west than Hawaii.
Oh.
I think.
Interesting.
If my geography brain is working, if I could say geography.
It's one of those.
Yeah, brain is working well. But yeah, I think it's west of Hawaii.
Apparently a lot of beer.
Oh, okay.
A lot of beer in Samoa.
I like how you don't even look up where Samoa is. You look up what the drinks are from Samoa.
If the drinks aren't good, I don't need to know where it's at.
You would think, though, it's like an island, so maybe rum would be a huge thing. But
that's why I was asking
goes with tequila.
If it was in the Caribbean region, that's where you're going to get the rum from.
Yeah, okay. But even, I mean, still like...
The Central South Pacific Ocean. That's very confusing. But you're right, Brent. Actually, wow.
The Central South Pacific Ocean.
It's actually...
That was very specific in the Pacific.
It's over there by Australia.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
Vanuatu, Fiji, Tonga, Cook Islands, Solomon
Fiji.
Islands.
So it's kind of like a Caribbean, but just in a
different
direction.
place. Yeah.
In another direction.
It's like the Caribbean, but completely in a different location.
Yeah. But exactly like it's
but
like
almost.
It's a carbon copy.
Carbon copy.
Yeah,
Yep, exactly.
So... But yeah,
all right, so now we know. I actually didn't think... I thought it would have... Because that's the American Samoa Islands. That's one of our...
Yeah. We're just reaching out everywhere.
That's a long way away. It's even further than Hawaii.
Yes.
We got Hawaii, and then we were like, let's go a little bit further.
I see another island out there. You can see that? No, there is. Just trust me.
Australia was getting a little nervous. Like, uh-oh.
We need some backup.
You know what? We got all these alligators and snakes. You want to come get them? No, thank you.
We'll stop at Samoa.
Yeah, well, that's enough for us.
Yeah. I hear they have beer there.
Yes. The largest beer distributor in that region, I think.
There you go.
Fiji, of course, is the largest water distributor in that area.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you had some Fiji water?
I have. It's delicious.
It's healing.
Yes.
I cut myself, had some Fiji water, and I watched my cut heal in front of my eyes.
Wow.
Then come find out it's just tap water out of the back of the gas station. So that was really a downer.
But delicious still.
Well,
I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, it was cold.
Bottle it up for me.
Wrap it up. Let's go.
Sure. Hope we don't get sued by Fiji Water.
Oh.
How'd they find out our secret? So they're probably thinking right now.
You know that I don't know how would you describe a
Fijian.
Fijian? Okay.
Yep.
I don't think of
Very dangerous. You gotta tread
tread
carefully.
Really need to think before you just sound.
You had trouble with Aurora Borealis. I'm a little worried about you saying Fijian.
Fijian. I don't think the island of Fiji and the Fijians are underneath their waterfalls, just putting a plastic bottle underneath, filling it up, and pulling it away, and going, some genuine Fiji water.
That's right. You don't think so?
No.
Ironically, they probably couldn't afford the Fiji water bottles.
It's domestic water. Can't afford it.
No, it's bottled now. So that'd be $20.
Yeah. Unbeknownst to them, the Sports Illustrated swimsuit shoot is going on right above the waterfall. So now everything tastes like hairspray and shampoo.
This water's not very good.
Is this Aussie hairspray?
Some say that's where RFK got his brainworm from.
From Fiji?
Yeah. From the Sports Illustrated
shoot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. it's gotta be careful.
Yeah,
gotta be careful.
Gotta watch that.
Yeah.
That's dangerous stuff.
I mean, let's be real. The Kennedys will...
oh, boy. Okay. Well, hey, Brent, what do you...
They could collect worms anywhere.
Brent, what do you got for us?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Oh, no, go ahead. Okay.
You got it.
You go ahead.
Go.
Go after...
No, go.
You hang up first. I was driving home today, and I had I had this really... You know how you see somebody you think you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
so you're
yeah.
driving out, you see him. Oh, that person looks really familiar. And you're like, no, that's not them. But how? Wow, it really could be them. And then after a moment, you realize, I've been staring at them a long time. And then you start to see their head turn in your direction. I don't know if they feel it.
Oh.
And so their head starts turning, and you instantly try to pretend like you weren't just staring at them. But they know. Like, you're looking around like, there's something on the side of the... Oh, look at that. It's a bird. Trying to pretend like you weren't... But they know. They saw you staring at their... And you know... Because you moved your head so quick that they know that you were... But I got into this little loop of like, no, that could be them, but it looks just like them. I know it's not them, but it looked... And then all of a sudden, it's like, how long have I been staring at them?
At least through a complete cycle of lights.
Yes. He's honking. Get moving, idiot.
No, that's, the staring is bad. It's when you speed up to get a better look. Yeah. That's terrifying. I've done that.
Why?
Because I was for sure, 100% sure that the person that I was racing up to was somebody I knew and I hadn't seen for a while. And I was like, I am going to wave at them.
The only way you should do that is if you're 100% sure.
Yeah, well, I was 100% and I got up. Ooh.
Not the...
Oh, boy.
Did they notice you?
Oh, they noticed. Well, I was weaving in and out. I was weaving in and out of traffic.
There's no way to explain what you were doing.
Because, you slam on your brakes so you stay the same speed they are. Yeah.
I thought you were a psychopath.
Oh, absolutely. The terror on their face.
Was it like a little old lady?
No, it was just a different person. And I was like, yeah, that's a story for that person to tell at Thanksgiving dinner.
They had 911 dialed up on their phone.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. I'm pretty sure a couple of people that I cut off did too. They're like, hey, crazy man in a red Ford Escort.
We've got a road rage incident.
It wasn't even road rage. I was like, this is a...
They didn't know. They just see you swerving around chasing somebody.
And it was really weird too because, I had the Ford Escort and it was 35 speed limit. And it took forever to get... I wasn't even really speeding. I was just getting up to speed.
What did that have? Was it just a 4-banger?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ford Escort, you're not getting much out of that Escort.
You should have just pulled up and been like, all right, the car says escort. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm escorting. Let's go. Don't worry, I'm a male escort. Wait.
Yes. It's sad that that's the better way. That's the alternative to getting out of this.
This is not working out in my favor right now.
So did you make eye contact with them?
I was waving. Making eye contact. I think I honked once.
Aggressively waving, I'm sure, too.
I was like, hey. They looked. I was like, oh, no. I've made a terrible mistake. And I'm sure they saw it on my face that I made the mistake.
Absolutely.
That's when I really wish we were at a light and I was just staring awkwardly.
Yeah, that would have been a lot better.
Because then I could just... Because I think you can... Just a little pro tip. If you're going to be creeping at the lights, man.
Men? Why only men?
No, I said... I said
women can be creeps,
yeah,
too.
I guess. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to be creeping at the lights and you're like, I'm pretty sure that's somebody that I know, look at them for as long as you want. But as soon as they turn their head to look at you, just gently move your eyes up. Because now it looks like you're looking into the sky at something.
Oh, yes.
You can confuse them at what you're looking at. But then you won't get caught by snapping your head so quick.
I definitely... Well, because it... Right, so I did not respond in the appropriate way. Snapping your head away is too obvious. But I also wasn't thinking. Because I suddenly had this realization. It suddenly dawned on me, like, I've been staring at this guy for far too long, having this conversation in my head about how I know he's not the person I know, but he looks just like him.
Don't you wish sometimes you could just like roll down your window and be like, sorry, I thought you were somebody I knew. Yes. I was having there was a war going on inside of me that you look like this person, but I know you're not this person, but you really do look like this person.
The problem is, though, in those situations, it never is explained the way you hope it will. Because we would have rolled down our windows, and I would have just been like, there's a war going on, that you're a person, like I know you, but I don't actually know you. And I think, yeah, this is thank you. Bye. Like, that's how... It never comes out in the way that you want it to. It's never a reasonable, explanation. You have it all in your head and it just jumbles out.
Yeah, you always put your foot in your mouth.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
There's a war going on, and I thought you looked like one of my buddies. Good-looking guy. Oh, you're not saying that... Not that you're not... Not that I'm saying...
I mean, I'd be attracted to you, but I mean, I'm not, but I would be.
Yeah. Maybe if we knew each other in a different situation than at the red light here on the street, maybe I gotta go. Just peel off at the red light. Just end it. Just take your chances at that point.
There's a semi coming.
You just gotta take your chances. You're just, I gotta go.
This would be infinitely better. The risk of this is better than whatever's happening here.
Good day. I said good day.
I said good day.
Yeah, that's, I think I would rather take my chances with that than racing upon somebody and scaring the daylights out of them. I'd rather stare at them.
Yes.
So listeners, if you see me out there and I'm just looking right at you, I don't know you, but I'm going to look and stare as long as I possibly can.
And if you see Brent out there, follow him.
Aggressively.
Weaving in and out of traffic.
Race up on me.
Yes.
Wave vigorously, and then when I look at you, have a worried and shocked look on your
terrified face. Look at your face at the realization that that's not anybody you know. Yeah. And then try to explain what was going on.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's so dreadful sometimes when you...
dreadful.
Yeah.
I like that. We are at the end of this episode. I know. It's
maybe
snuck up quick.
Maybe Friday we'll have to talk about some other embarrassing moments that we put ourselves in.
Oh, goodness. I'm sure we've got plenty of those.
Oh, yes.
So, folks, thanks for listening. Again, we are hosted on Spotify. You can find the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, Amazon Podcasts, apparently Audible as well. That's... Who knew? What a world.
Yeah.
What a world. Brent and I just need to now break into the narration of books. If only both of us could read. But we'll be back on Friday to wrap up the week in the best fashion possible, the most menacing fashion. And hopefully next week, Wednesday's episode, we'll have Josh back with us.
Oh, yeah.
Missed him a lot. Not sure. We're not sure if he's even alive still, or if he's chasing the Aurora. So
lasso it, I hear.
You can lasso it?
No, I said he's going to lasso.
Oh, he's going to lasso it. He's going to try.
Yeah,
to give us the
he's going to run it down and wave at it awkwardly.
Yeah, he's going to stare at it until it gets uncomfortable. So thank you for listening. We'll be back with an all-new episode. Stay menacing.